My beloved child, if you find yourself reading these words, know that this moment is no coincidence. This is a sacred pause, an invitation crafted just for you, to step away from the rush of life, to seek a moment of peace, and to allow your soul to breathe freely. Set aside the weight of your worries, the whirlwind of thoughts, and the endless demands. For a few moments, let this be your space, to listen, to feel, and to know that you are never alone. I see how the days behind you may have been heavy, filled with unanswered questions, looming deadlines, or dreams you fear may never come true. It might feel as though you're walking a rocky path, where every step is laden with uncertainty and exhaustion. Perhaps last night you lay awake, wondering, will things ever get better? Know this, even when the world around you feels like chaos, this is your time to pause, to take a deep breath, and to embrace an unchanging truth. You are loved, cherished, and never forgotten. I am here, not just to see the burdens you carry, but to remind you that you were never meant to carry them alone. Close your eyes for a moment, breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, imagine releasing the weight on your shoulders. You don't need all the answers, nor do you need to be perfect in this moment. This is not a race to achieve or accomplish anything. This is your invitation to rest, to pause, and to receive the peace that you so richly deserve. Perhaps you've searched for answers in many places, in advice from friends, in fleeting distractions, or even in your own achievements. But now, I invite you into a different space. A space where peace doesn't come from the outside world, but from a deeper, unshakable source within. This is a place of unconditional love, where you don't have to pretend to be strong, and where no pain is too small to matter. Let this moment mark a new beginning for you, a reminder that even in your weakest moments, you are held in the arms of a love that never wavers. This time is for you, a gift that you are fully worthy of receiving. So now, are you ready to embark on a conversation of peace and hope? Allow me to guide you into a journey where you will not only find the answers you seek, but also uncover a strength within you that you never imagined was there. My beloved child, let these words settle deep into your heart. You are loved with a love that does not falter, diminish, or fade. This love is not dependent on your performance, achievements, or even your mistakes. It is steadfast, unwavering, and eternal. A love that flows from the very essence of who I am. I see every part of you, the moments of strength that make you proud, and the moments of weakness that you hide from others. I see the tears you cry in secret, the unspoken fears that linger in your mind, and the dreams you carry but fear to voice. Yet, in all of this, my love for you remains unchanged. You are my cherished creation, the one I hold close to my heart. Do you remember the times when you felt alone, wondering if anyone truly saw you or understood your struggles? Even in those moments, my love was there, wrapping around you like a gentle cloak, waiting for you to notice. There is no place you can go where my love cannot reach. No height is too high, no depth too deep, no shadow too dark for my light to shine through. Think back to the times you've stumbled or fallen short of your own expectations. Did you feel that you had let yourself down, or even worse, that you had let me down? Let me assure you, my love is not transactional. It is not earned or withdrawn based on what you do or fail to do. It simply is. It is the constant in a world that feels ever-changing and unpredictable. It is the anchor that holds you steady when the storms of life threaten to toss you about. When you doubt your worth, remember this. I loved you before you took your first breath, before you spoke your first word, before you even knew my name. My love is not fragile or conditional. It is woven into the fabric of your being, an unbreakable bond that nothing can sever. Not failure, not fear, not even the deepest sorrow. Perhaps you've been searching for this kind of love in the words or actions of others, only to be left feeling unfulfilled. Know this: no human love, no matter how beautiful, can fully compare to the depth of the love I have for you. Where others may falter or fall short, my love will remain. It is the love that whispers to your soul, you are enough, just as you are. Wherever you are. You are not loved because of what you do, you are loved because of who you are, my child. You are a masterpiece, uniquely crafted and deeply treasured. Even when you don't see it, even when you question it, this truth remains. My love for you is unchanging, and it will carry you through every season of life. So today, rest in this assurance. Let it sink into the corners of your heart that doubt and the spaces in your soul that feel empty. Know that you are seen, cherished, and held by a love that will never let you go. In this love, find your peace, your strength, and your reason to hope. This is the foundation upon which you can build your life, the truth that will never waver, no matter what lies ahead. My dear child, let me speak directly to your heart. You are not alone in the battles you face. In a world that often feels unpredictable and overwhelming, I invite you to place your trust in me, your unshakable protector. When the winds of doubt rise and the waves of fear threaten to engulf you, remember that I am the one who stands beside you, shielding you from harm and guiding your every step. Trusting in my protection does not mean that you will never encounter difficulties, but it does mean that no challenge will ever overcome you when you rest in my care. Look back on your journey. Can you see the moments when you were on the brink of despair, yet found unexpected strength to press on? Those were not coincidences. They were evidence of my hand at work in your life, clearing paths and placing light in your darkest moments. I see the burdens you carry, the worries that weigh heavily on your spirit. You may wonder, what if I fail? What if the worst comes to pass? But my beloved, have you forgotten who holds you? I am the same God who calms raging seas, who parts waters to create a way forward, who speaks to the storms and commands them to be still. If I can still the chaos of creation, know that I can still the chaos in your heart. Picture this, a small bird nesting high in the branches of a mighty tree. Though the winds howl and the rains pour, the bird remains sheltered, trusting that the tree's strength will not fail. In the same way, I ask you to place your trust in me. I am your refuge, your strong tower, your fortress that cannot be moved. My love for you is the unshakable foundation upon which you can stand, no matter how fierce the storm. You may ask, how do I trust when everything feels uncertain? Begin by inviting me into your fears. Speak to me in the stillness of your heart, even with trembling words. Help me, Lord, I trust you. With every whispered prayer, you are taking a step closer to the shelter I offer. Trust is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to hand your fears to me, believing that I will never let you go. I have commanded my angels to guard you in all your ways. Even now, they surround you, unseen but vigilant, carrying out my will to protect and guide you. You may not always perceive their presence, but know that I have placed them there as a sign of my unwavering care. When danger looms, when the path ahead feels uncertain, remember that you are never walking alone. Let go the need to control every outcome. I see the entire tapestry of your life, woven with moments of joy, trial, growth, and grace. Trust that I am orchestrating each thread with precision, even when you cannot see the full picture. My timing is perfect, my plans for you are good, and my protection is sure. When challenges arise, resist the temptation to let fear dictate your choices. Instead, anchor your heart in the promise that I am your defender. My protection is not limited by the constraints of this world. Whether it is the fear of failure, the pain of rejection, or the weight of uncertainty, nothing is too great for me to handle on your behalf. Today, I call you to rest in this truth. You are deeply loved and divinely protected. Let this assurance guide you through every valley and every mountaintop. Take each step with the confidence that I go before you, walk beside you, and stand behind you, ensuring that no harm can ultimately prevail. Trust in my protection, my child, and find the peace that surpasses all understanding. You are safe in my care, always. My beloved child, there is a beautiful freedom waiting for you, a renewal so profound that it transforms every corner of your heart and mind. This renewal begins not with striving or perfecting, but with surrender. I see the burdens you carry, the pressures you place upon yourself, and the countless ways you've tried to hold everything together. But now, I invite you to let go, to place all that you are and all that you have into my hands. For instance, here are a few things I invite you to let go, to place all that you are and all that you have into my hands. Surrender is not a sign of weakness, it is a declaration of trust. It is choosing to believe that I am greater than your circumstances, stronger than your struggles, and more loving than your fears could ever suggest. When you release control and invite me into the depths of your heart, you create space for my peace to flood your soul and my strength to lift your weary spirit. Consider a river flowing steadily through a valley. It does not fight against the rocks that obstruct its path. Instead, it surrenders to the course I have carved for it, knowing that I will lead it to the vastness of the ocean. In the same way, when you surrender, you align yourself with the greater purpose I have designed for you. You stop wrestling with the what-ifs and start resting in the certainty of my love and guidance. Surrender begins with a simple but powerful step. Laying your burdens at my feet, speak them aloud, write them down, or simply offer them to me in the quiet of your heart. Say, Lord, I give you my worries, my dreams, my failures, and my uncertainties. I trust you with everything. As you do, feel the weight begin to lift. You were never meant to carry these alone. Surrender. I trust you with everything. And with all that pain, surrender to everything. When you surrender, you open the door for me to renew your heart. I replace fear with courage, doubt with faith, and striving with rest. My spirit moves within you, bringing clarity where there was confusion, hope where there was despair, and joy where there was sorrow. This renewal is not fleeting. It is the work of my love transforming you from the inside out. Surrendering to me does not mean abandoning your desires or dreams. It means trusting that I know the perfect timing and the best path to bring those dreams to life. It means releasing the need to control every step and allowing me to guide you with my infinite wisdom. When you surrender, you are not losing. You are gaining a partnership with the Creator of the universe, who desires to bless and lead you in ways you cannot yet imagine. Child, do you know how deeply I long to see you free? Free from the chains of anxiety, free from the weight of expectations, and free from the fear of the unknown. When you surrender, you step into that freedom, embracing the truth that you are held by one who will never fail you. You allow me to renew your strength, refresh your soul, and fill you with a peace that cannot be shaken. And now, I wish you well from the chains of anxiety and from the weight of expectation. Take a deep breath and let this moment be one of release. Picture yourself handing me every worry, every regret, and every unspoken fear. Watch as I take them from you and replace them with my assurance and love. You are not alone in this surrender. I am with you, guiding you into a renewal that will restore your spirit and reignite your hope. Trust me, beloved, for I am faithful. Surrender is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of a deeper, richer relationship with me. It is the gateway to a life filled with my presence, my peace, and my power. As you surrender, you will find yourself renewed, ready to face each day with the confidence that you are fully seen, fully known, and fully loved. Step into this renewal, my child, and let my love lead you forward. Beloved child, trust is not something that appears overnight. It is cultivated through small, consistent acts of faith and quiet moments of surrender. I see your desire to trust more deeply, and I delight in guiding you toward a relationship built on unshakable confidence in my love and faithfulness. Let us walk this path together as I show you how to align your heart with mine, step by step. Begin each day by turning your heart toward me. Before the rush of the world takes over, whisper a prayer or word of gratitude. Thank you, Lord, for this new day. Guide my steps and help me to trust you. In this simple moment, you invite my presence into every aspect of your day, laying a foundation of peace that sustains you no matter what lies ahead. Immerse yourself in my word, for it is a wellspring of truth and wisdom. Let the verses of Scripture remind you of who I am and the promises I have made to you. When fear rises, recall the words that declare, "The Lord is my refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble." Psalm 46:1. These truths anchor your soul and keep you steady when the winds of doubt blow. As you go about your day, practice gratitude in every moment. Notice the small blessings, a warm breeze, a kind gesture, or even the breath you take, and let these gifts remind you of my care. Gratitude shifts your perspective, allowing you to see my hand at work in even the smallest details of your life. Connection to a loved one. When worries creep in, bring them to me immediately. Do not let them linger and take root in your heart. Whisper, "Lord, I give this to you. I trust you to handle what I cannot." In that moment, you release the weight of anxiety and make room for my peace to fill your spirit. I long for you to experience this freedom and the joy that comes from surrendering your burdens to me. Create sacred moments of stillness where you simply rest in my presence. Turn off distractions, close your eyes, and breathe deeply. In the quiet, invite me to speak to your heart. Let my spirit calm your racing thoughts and remind you that I am here, always holding you and guiding you. These moments of stillness will become your refuge, a place where your trust in me deepens. Surround yourself with companions who encourage your faith. Share your struggles with those who walk this journey alongside you, and listen to how I have worked in their lives. Together, you will strengthen one another, celebrating victories and reminding each other of my goodness when the road feels difficult. Act on your faith daily, even in small ways. Forgive someone who has hurt you, take a step toward a dream I have placed in your heart, or speak words of kindness when you feel challenged. These acts of faith are powerful, reminding you that I am working through you and building your confidence in my strength. At the end of each day, reflect on my faithfulness. Look back and notice where I have shown up, calming your fears, providing solutions, or bringing unexpected comfort. Write these moments down in a journal, creating a record of my presence in your life. When doubt arises, these memories will serve as a testament to my unwavering love. Speak trust into your circumstances. When fear whispers lies into your heart, counter it with truth. Say aloud, "God is with me, He is my fortress and my strength. I will not be shaken." Your words carry power, and by declaring my promises, you align your heart with the truth of my faithfulness. Above all, embrace the process of growth. Trust is not built in a single moment, but through a lifetime of choosing to rely on me. Be patient with yourself, knowing that even when you falter, I am here to catch you and guide you forward. Celebrate the small victories, for every step you take toward trusting me is a step into deeper peace and joy. Beloved, I am with you on this journey, cheering you on and holding you close. As you practice these steps, you will discover that trust is not about never feeling fear, but about choosing to believe in my love, even when the path ahead is unclear. Together, we will cultivate a trust so deep and enduring that nothing can shake the peace and confidence it brings to your life. Trust in me, for I will never fail you. My dear child, I see the fears that weigh on your heart, the unspoken anxieties that creep in during quiet moments and steal your peace. Fear can whisper lies into your soul, convincing you that you are alone, unprepared, or unworthy of the good things I have in store for you. But today, I invite you to step out of the shadow of fear and into the light of my perfect love, for it is my love that casts out all fear and restores peace to even the most restless heart. Fear often begins as a small thought of "what if" that spirals into worry and doubt. It clouds your perspective, distorting how you see yourself, your circumstances, and even me. It tells you to shrink back when I am calling you forward, to hesitate when I have prepared a path for you to walk boldly. But hear me clearly, my beloved. Fear has no power that my love cannot overcome. My perfect love does not waver or falter. It is steadfast, unshaken by any storm, and it surrounds you completely. When fear rises, come to me without hesitation. Let the tremble in your voice be met by the strength in mine as I remind you that I am with you. Whisper my name, Jesus, and feel the power of my presence envelop you, calming your heart and silencing the lies that fear tries to speak. My child, you were not given a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Lean into this truth and let it strengthen you. Fear thrives in the unknown, in uncertainty about what tomorrow may bring, but my love shines brightest in those very moments, assuring you that you are never alone. When your thoughts spiral into what-ifs, replace them with the certainty of my promises. What if I fail? Becomes, God works all things together for my good. What if I am not enough? Becomes, His strength is made perfect in my weakness. My promises are not fleeting words. They are the foundation on which you can stand when fear threatens to shake you. I call you to take practical steps to confront fear with my love. Begin by identifying the fears that linger in your heart. Write them down, name them, and place them before me in prayer. In doing so, you bring them into the light, where they lose their power to control you. Speak my truth over these fears, declaring that I am greater than any challenge, stronger than any enemy, and closer than your every breath. Let my word be your armor. Fill your mind and heart with scriptures that remind you of who I am and how deeply I care for you. When fear whispers you are alone, counter it with the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. When it says, you cannot overcome this, declare, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. These words are not mere affirmations. They are the living truth, the sword by which fear is defeated. Surround yourself with my people, those who will remind you of my faithfulness and encourage you to stand firm. Together you will build each other up, sharing testimonies of how my love has overcome fear in your lives. In community, you will find strength to face the challenges that once seemed insurmountable. My child, fear does not define you. My love does. It is my love that gave everything for you, that pursued you even when you felt unworthy, that holds you now and always. When fear tells you to turn away, my love calls you closer. When it says you are not enough, my love says you are cherished, chosen, and called for a purpose. Let this truth sink deeply into your heart. You are not alone in your battle with fear. I am your protector, your comforter, and your refuge. As you trust in my love, you will find courage to step into the unknown, to face what once made you tremble. Fear will no longer dictate your actions or limit your dreams. Instead, you will walk boldly in the confidence that my love surrounds you, upholds you, and leads you forward. My beloved, let today be the day you choose to confront fear with my perfect love. Let it be the day you decide to trust me fully, to rest in the assurance that nothing can separate you from my love. As you do, you will discover a peace that surpasses understanding, a strength that empowers you to face anything, and a joy that fills your heart no matter the circumstances. Trust me, for I am with you, and my perfect love will never fail you. My beloved child, you were not created to walk this journey alone. From the very beginning, I designed you to thrive in connection with me and with others. In the moments when life feels overwhelming, when the weight of your burden seems too much to carry, I remind you that there is strength in community. Together, my people reflect my heart, providing encouragement, love, and support that can lift you when you feel low. Look around and see the blessings of companionship I have placed in your life. The friends who pray for you, the family who stands by your side, the mentors who guide you. Each of them is a gift from me, a reminder that you are not alone. When fear or doubt tempts you to isolate yourself, remember that my love often reaches you through the kindness and care of those I have brought into your circle. Community is not just about receiving, it is also a place for you to pour out my love. As you open your heart to others, sharing your story, your struggles, and your triumphs, you become a vessel of my grace. Your testimony of my faithfulness can inspire those who are walking through their own valleys, giving them the courage to press on. In the same way, their stories will remind you of my unchanging goodness, strengthening your faith and deepening your trust in me. Seek out these connections with intentionality. Surround yourself with those who uplift you, who speak truth into your life, and who remind you of my promises. Let their prayers be a shield for you, and let your prayers for them be an offering of love. Together you can stand firm against the challenges of this world, bearing each other's burdens and celebrating each other's victories. Do not let pride or fear keep you from reaching out. Vulnerability is not a weakness. It is an invitation for my strength to shine through. When you share your heart with others, you create a space where healing can take root, where encouragement can flourish, and where my presence can be felt in powerful ways. In the arms of community, you will find the courage to face what once seemed impossible, the wisdom to navigate life's uncertainties, and the joy of walking together in faith. Know that as you embrace the power of togetherness, I am with you, binding your hearts with love and unity that reflects my eternal kingdom, Christ's kingdom. My child, I have created you for a purpose. Your life is not an accident, nor are the gifts and passions I have placed within you. Even in the moments when you doubt your significance, know that I have called you to a life of meaning, a life that shines brightly with my love and grace. But most of all, let me know that you are recognized and loved. There is a unique role only you can play in the tapestry of my creation. The talents you possess, the experiences you have walked through, and the lessons you have learned, all of these are tools I will use to accomplish incredible things through you. Do not underestimate the power of a life lived in alignment with my will. Living boldly does not mean living without fear. It means trusting me enough to take the next step, even when the path ahead is unclear. It means stepping into the opportunities I place before you, trusting that I will equip you with everything you need. It means embracing the moments when I ask you to be a light in someone else's darkness, knowing that I am working through you to touch their heart. As you walk forward, remember that boldness comes from intimacy with me. Spend time in my word, seeking my guidance and drawing strength from my promises. In prayer, share your dreams and concerns and listen for my voice, which will always lead you in truth. Trust that I will open the right doors and close the wrong ones, aligning your steps with the purpose I have prepared for you. When challenges arise, do not retreat in fear. Stand firm, knowing that I am your defender, your provider, and your source of strength. Lean into my presence, and let my love embolden you to live with passion and purpose, reflecting my glory in all you do. Strong, beloved, I know how tightly you hold to the plans you've made, the outcomes you desire, and the fears you long to control. But I invite you now to release these into my hands. I see the whole picture, the beginning and the end, and I promise you that my plans for you are good. Releasing control is not about giving up. It is about trusting me completely. It is about recognizing that I am God and I am faithful to fulfill my promises. When you surrender your plans to me, you make room for my greater purpose to unfold in your life. A purpose that is far more beautiful than anything you could imagine. Let go of the need to strive and worry. Instead, come to me with open hands and a willing heart, ready to receive my peace. When anxiety rises, remember that I am your refuge. When fear whispers lies, remind yourself of my truth. Rest in the knowledge that I am working all things together for your good, even when you cannot see it. As you release control, you will find freedom. Freedom from the weight of trying to manage everything on your own. Freedom to trust that I am in control, that I am providing, protecting, and guiding you every step of the way. In this freedom, you will discover a peace that surpasses understanding, a peace that guards your heart and mind in every circumstance. My beloved child, as you reflect on these truths, let your heart be filled with hope. I am with you in every moment, in every challenge, and in every victory. You are never alone, for my love surrounds you, my grace sustains you, and my promises uphold you. Take courage as you step into the days ahead, knowing that I have gone before you. The path may not always be easy, but it is filled with purpose, guided by my hand and strengthened by my presence. Trust that I am working in ways you cannot yet see, preparing blessings beyond your imagination. Let today be a turning point, a moment when you choose to live in the fullness of my love and grace. Stand boldly in the face of fear, walk confidently in your calling, and rest securely in the shelter of my wings. You are cherished, chosen, and called for such a time as this. Go forth, my child, with joy in your heart and faith in your steps. You are mine, and I am yours, now and forever. Amen.